Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Monday Morning Minute. It is October 27th, 2025. Stock showed a little bit of volatility again last week, but ultimately finished the week higher of about 2% here in the United States and in record territory for large caps in particular. Internationals were mixed once again, but broadly higher across the globe. We saw yields fall just a touch on the bond side of things. All of this is really hinging on what's going to happen this week with the Fed concluding their policy meeting. It's going to be quite interesting to see how Fed Chair Jay Powell handles the questions that he's going to take on Wednesday afternoon. But for all intents and purposes, there's a 99% probability that they are going to cut rates. We also may see a definitive answer on the quantitative tightening versus easing cycle that we have seen the Fed go through over the last 10 years or so. They've been letting assets roll off their balance sheet, ultimately shrinking the size of their balance sheet for the last couple of years. And they appear, at least at this point, to be inclined to stop that. Ultimately, that could just produce additional money supply in the system, which is good for borrowers and also people who like to spend above their means, which ultimately drives growth here as we are a consumer-driven economy. Last week, one big-time call-out as we might have seen a chink in the armor in gold, just as Goldman Sachs and Merrill Lynch and all of these companies came out and said that gold was going to be at 6,000 in the next 6 months to a year. We saw a 5% pullback across precious metals. We don't necessarily have a call on that at this point, just thought we would flag it. They were a little late to the game, and the timing wasn't particularly great. Remember, hope is not an investment strategy. Have a wonderful week.